All right, what's ripening mango tasting? We are at Matt Reese's place and he's invited everybody over to try some mangoes and trying to get the word out about some of these new varieties. So, delivering some papayas, brought some fruit trees. Is everybody ready to try some mangoes? Huh?
Yes.
All right. Whoa, here's that lemon zest, Bombay spice, India. I don't know. There's Bolt. This one really excites me. He's got 2 bowls of Bolt. Ooh, he's got CC Love.
One CC Love.
Malika.
Fairchild.
That's not Fairchild. That's like Franchelle, buddy. Is there a Fairchild?
There's Fairchild down there at the end.
Oh, my man Sam. Are you ready for the mango tasting, brother? How are you?
Doing good, man.
Good, nice to see you, brother.
You too.
How are you?
Doing well. Man, all kinds of
Man,
stuff
Matt,
I've never heard of.
Matt is not playing around here. Duncan.
Where's Duncan?
Right
Ryan
here.
Duncan.
That's right.
Well, my name is Matthew Reese.
Oh, you're that guy from YouTube.
Yeah, I'm the guy. You may have seen me on YouTube.
What is this?
It's called What's Ripening is my channel.
Okay, okay.
We're here in Punta Gorda, Florida at my farm, Someday Homestead. We've been developing this property for a little over a year, and we hope to be doing a lot more events like this in the future. We're very close to town. We have plans for fruit orchard and for market gardening. We'd like to supply some of the local restaurants. We'd like to supply some of the markets. We're going to be doing some nursery. We're going to be doing all kinds of stuff. So
Nice. You gonna show us the farm?
we can show you.
Maybe after the tasting?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for coming, first of all, for the inaugural mango tasting. So mango tasting. The first batch we're gonna do. I'm getting smoked up. First batch. This is the homegrown competition. This is people that brought their own mangoes.
How many varieties did you say we had here today?
I had 29, and there's probably another at least 10 that have showed up. So
Whoa.
we probably got close, pushing on 40 varieties to taste.
Are they edible so far?
Everything's delicious.
Everything's been good? Okay.
One thing to keep in mind is that if you have one that sucks, it might just have been ripened improperly.
What are we working with
Don't
over
give
here?
up on the variety.
Edible, Mr. E?
Just keep it in mind.
Where's Trey at?
If you have one that's
He's back there in line.
Ooh.
you choose that one?
It's good.
Okay.
You choose this one?
You
That's the
can
one?
say that mango is not good. How can you say?
It'd be unfair to the others, right?
You're the
We can't be picking over here. Are we edible? Edible? All right.
Yeah, it's super.
That one was super?
Good sub acid.
Yes.
The
Nice.
sub acid.
You like the acid, huh?
What are you gonna give me?
I'm gonna get
The
you.
tasting?
Yeah, what are we working with? What's ripening over here?
We got about 25 different types of mangoes we're tasting, man.
Yeah, did you bring some too?
Not today. I don't have anything ripening.
I didn't either, so yeah, I don't feel bad. He said about 10 other varieties showed up.
Those two are similar.
Similar? Really? Now, these are the homegrown, I thought, right? On table 1? Is that right?
I think this
Somebody
is the
brought those?
homegrown.
Okay. Baba, huh?
I like these two the most so far.
You feeling that one? All right, let's get the full shot here. What are you thinking?
Most of them suck. How do you not like a mango?
Yeah, right? Just makes it tough to choose. Trey, what do you think?
I mean, they're all good. You can't just have one. You have to have all of them.
You don't have a favorite?
Apparently,
So far, it's India.
India, the one on the
So
end over
far.
here. You like them
But I
overripe?
mean- What?
You like them overripe?
That's overripe?
It's a little overripe.
Maybe I do. It's really sweet.
It's like your mango's
It
cooked.
tastes like coconut.
Ian, which one's your favorite so far?
I like the India a lot.
Huh?
What? I have stuff on my face.
Which one do you like a lot?
I like India.
You do? Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa. I like the CAC. I like the Duncan. India was fire.
Yeah, so how can that be?
Matt, were you up all night prepping mangoes or what?
No, all morning.
All
day.
morning?
So this one's called Bali. It's not Bailey, it's Bali. They're small, they look like turpentine mangoes, but they're not.
Sneaking in here.
Bali, that's from John Painter's place. Just Bali. This one's called...
So I put it out there for
Matt, what's ripening over here? What do you got?
diehard mango fans
We
like
got
us.
some prime mango stack right here.
Okay, so this is the
I'm gonna
serious
call
pile.
this probably the best of the best of the best of the best.
Almost all of those came from
Of
the
the
doctor, right? Except for the top
He
second
didn't.
one.
This one's from Painter. This one's from Painter. Those are all from Dr. Campbell.
Let it loose.
All right, guys. This is, in my opinion, the best of the best for tonight. So please, everyone, enjoy. The first one is called Venus. This is a new variety out of Zills. I had never had it until today. Very good mango. This one's called Ceci Love. This is named after Dr. Campbell's wife. And he only has one wife. So, just saying. I only had one mango. If it's not properly ripe, don't judge that one harshly. Bolt, this is from Dr. Campbell's collection as well. Very good, smaller mango. And then these are the three that everybody wants to try side by side because everyone has always wondered. We have lemon zest, lemon meringue, and orange sherbet. This is the mother, and these are two of its children. And this is the true orange sherbet. This is from Dr. Campbell. There's no, in my mind, no dispute. This is the real one. So it's kind of hard to find this one. So please, please, please enjoy. I do have some more of these. If that one's over, we'll cut up another one and find out. So anyway, again, start from this side.
Nobody said go. No, shit.
And we'll start now.
I want to see what it tastes.
All right, guys, Matt was nice enough to open up his farm today, let people come in here and try some just epic mangoes. I think he had started with 28 varieties, ended up with, I don't even know, 38 varieties, probably had 10 others show up. It was pretty much a consensus. I mean, 50% of them were just beyond amazing, so it's kind of hard to choose, but I think that orange sherbet, that bolt, that lemon zest probably came in at the top, so.
I think people actually got full on samples.
Full on samples, so it was full on serious here. So Matt's not playing around. You're gonna see lots of more videos with us, fruit hunting, traveling the state, going to other cool sites. You can see there's that big, huge, free resource that Matt's taking advantage of here. So if you have this opportunity in your area, jump on it. And the dream one day, maybe get that house, right?
That's the plan.
Yep, living in the farm. So all right. Matt's got it going on out here. Check him out. So Matt, I mean, how long you been out here?
So we purchased the property about 1.5 years ago. The first plant that went in the ground was last March.
Last March, okay.
So
what got you planting plants? I mean, you're not a agriculture background. I mean, you're an engineer. What's got you going on this?
Well, I'm an engineer by trade. I did civil coastal engineering. I actually did a master's degree in sustainable engineering.
This is a smart man right here, let me tell you. That's why those lines at Jubilee are so straight. So
right, so
Matt doesn't play.
I've got some survey background, but I've also got some sustainability stuff in my back pocket. And I've just kind of been wanting to work with the land ever since I found out about permaculture. I've been wanting to do it. And
so you drank the Kool-Aid?
I drank the Kool-Aid. I got started about 7 or 8 years ago at my house at the time. Developed that out, then we moved. Developed another site, and we're hopefully going to move here again. So I've done this a few times. I've made several mistakes, and you'll see I'm making a lot more. But
learning from your mistakes.
The mistakes are what makes you valuable, because you have something you learned and you can pass it on. You can help someone avoid that mistake. So what you have here.
So this is a little bit more developed, I see, huh?
Yeah, these I've just planted within the last, all 3 of these rows were within the last month or so. This is all mangoes. The main structure here is mangoes. I've got them 15-foot spacing. Between the rows is 20 foot. Between the mango trees within the row, I have pits because I have them on mounds, and the pits have bananas and soon to have papaya as well. Basically just trying to fill in every little nook and cranny for now while the trees are young. Long term, I'm going to have it a little bit cleaned out more. I'm not going to have so much cassava and things kind of choking it out. But for now, I like to give my baby trees a hug, basically. I like to have something right up against them.
Cuddling them up, yeah.
Yeah, it protects them from the sun, protects them from the wind, the cold. It does so much. So you'll see like here, you know, this tree doesn't need more space than it has right now. It just can't reach that far. So these cassavas, I have plenty of time to crop these out and
Mango's beautiful. Else. You've been doing a lot of tip work on this, I can tell, huh?
Yeah,
a lot of pruning.
This variety in particular just grows very bushy like this anyway. This is one of the ones that we tasted actually today. This is called Kasar. They spell it differently than where I got it, but it's a good Indian mango, really nice flavor.
So for people at home are wondering about these blocks, was that just for that training process or something when you first started the trees?
Yeah, I used some, you can see it right here, I used some of the practices that Kanaris Ledesma talks about, where she likes to train the
really pulling the branch down. Yeah.
I haven't done it everywhere. I'm just staging the blocks out. I haven't even tied most of them down yet. But these are ones I did last year. And it's really interesting. If you look at this tree down here, in particular, the growth pattern, it wants to go straight to the moon. Like it wants to go straight up. And if you look at what I did, it looks kind of funny, but I think the function is going to be pretty nice. If you look in here.
Open the center. Yeah.
4 straight up. And I mean, they were literally 4 up like this, and I bent them out like that. And now I have 4 splayed out, and then they're kind of reaching forward again, but it makes that nice open center. I have all these options of things I can tip, prune, or cut out later. But when you train them when they're young, you get a lot more choices and options. Yeah. That's kind of the idea behind it.
So for people wondering where you're at, I mean, what's your location here? What zone are you in?
We're roughly zone 10A. We're just south of Charlotte Harbor here in Punta Gorda. We're about 2,000 feet from the harbor, which is a large body of water, which gives us a little bit of a microclimate protection from cold weather systems.
You got a nice big break on the north end there too.
Yes.
So how many acres is the site?
This site is just shy of 7 acres. And
what do you think you've chewed into over here?
Maybe an acre?
Maybe an acre. Wow.
Yeah.
So you got some room to play.
I've got a lot of room to play, and I've got a lot of stuff to do. The first area that I planted is up here, so this stuff's like about a year old versus this what you're looking at.
You can tell too. Wow.
A little younger, but you can see how the bananas have grown in. Let's walk down this one over here. Larger mounds. I've got loquats on this row, and I've got different types of sapote. Actually, they're not really related, but I have black sapote, white sapote, and green sapote on that row there.
What's your nitrogen fixing cover crop? Is that just a cowpea or?
Yeah, these are cowpea. I have a few different types. This one has the tan seed. I have a darker, like almost purple black kind of colored one.
Okay.
They do really well. You just have to make sure they don't climb up over the trees.
I see those grouch inspired eucalyptus, huh?
Yeah.
A little slow.
These are the slow ones. When we get over there, I'll show you.
Are they moving a little faster?
They're 8 feet tall.
Wow.
Planted at the same time.
Hey, what's this?
Those are just over harvest. I forgot to go.
Over harvest. Abundance.
Yeah, and this whole area was covered in pumpkin vine. You couldn't even see the mulch about.
Wow, Seminole pumpkins. So
it's already come and gone.
So I talk about that Tithonia a lot. Matt lets his get a little larger, and you can see.
Windbreak on this side, but most of the time I keep the chocolate.
The flowers literally smell like chocolate on this thing.
To me, they smell like honey. That's
honey
what I always,
to you?
Yeah, I always think honey, but I haven't heard the chocolate one yet. So these
ice cream bean.
Ice cream bean. I have these all along the sides.
Inga, nice.
On both sides. They're starting to fill in now. These are about a year old. So they take a little while to get going, and then they kind of shoot to the moon when they're ready.
Look at the size of that nanner. Is that the dwarf namois?
This is the dwarf namois, and both of these rows are planted with dwarf namois.
Wow.
The first namois, which is that one right there, has already fruited. And that one I planted, I think, in June last year, maybe July.
Wow.
So the rest of them are less than a year old.
This is the edible canna?
I've got several varieties. I don't know if they're all.
Oh, that one's got a rack. Uh-oh.
Yep, that one's racking out.
Abundance, 1 year. Whoa.
I also have ice
Those are
cream
close.
and Rajapuri on the next
These are really close.
The cool thing about these namois, these dwarf ones, you see how it's leaning out like that? they're so stout. They can lean at like a 45-degree angle, and you don't even have to worry about them.
They still won't fall over. You don't need to support them.
Exactly. They don't kink. They don't crimp. They don't fall. They just hang out
Impressive
there.
banana, yeah.
So they're really nice and stout.
So lots of sugarcane, lots of mulch, lots of cassava, lots of fruit trees, lots of moringa, huh?
Yeah.
Whoa.
The sugarcane, I collected several varieties from a bunch of different places, so I'm trialing them out to see what grows. And I've got notes on this is a number or letter, and this is a named one, and this is whatever. The whole point of this is trying to figure out what works. Same thing with the bamboo. I have a bamboo windbreak that I'm establishing here.
It's that north end, right?
Yeah, this is the north face. And right now, I already have a windbreak across the street, but that property could be developed anytime. So I don't want to just lose it all at once. So
You'd be naked, yeah, when that goes
so I'm
out.
growing my privacy, and I'm growing my windbreak, and I'm growing also nursery stock. I want to be able to propagate this down the road. We've got 5 different varieties of really nice ornamental bamboo up here.
What do you have, 6 rows established so far, Matt?
Yep.
Yeah, looking good. Oh, here's another leaner.
Up here, I purposely...
This the ice cream?
Yeah, this is the blue java.
The true blue java. Woo! Look at the color of those bananas. I mean, you really had no irrigation too up until like kind of irrigation recently, we'll call it.
I was running a hose from the neighbor's house, and then I finally put out irrigation, and then the rains came, and I've had it off ever since.
So no power, no water. Matt lives around the corner. He has a homestead that's planted out. So this is just a, you know, up and coming farm. This is work in progress here.
Yep, this is the next episode.
Wow. So what are your main species trees going to be up here eventually, Matt? Are they hiding in here? I don't even see them?
Different. Yeah, so, you know, I use that Tithonia.
Okay, Tithonia is protecting something here. What's Matt got hiding?
This is called achachairu.
Whoa.
This is a type of Garcinia. This is the closest thing to a mangosteen that we can grow here in our climate. It makes a nice little yellow fruit. Break it open, and it's got very similar structure to a mangosteen if you've ever had that.
Nice.
These trees can get very large and very wide, but it's going to take a while to get there.
I didn't even know it was hiding there, so it's definitely protected.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in that.
And,
wow.
and for wintertime, I'm going to cut this down again, but come fall, I'm just going to let it go and let it be the little protector during the colder season, and just let it do its thing.
Oh, here's that velvetly soft eucalyptus.
Yeah,
and what is this one then, Rajapuri?
That's Rajapuri, yep. And I'm trying to get some more pups of that. That's all I have right now. That's one of my favorites. That thing is a
Delicious banana, really?
Delicious banana, yeah. Kind of funny how the flower petals never fall off. It just looks...
You don't always remove the flower either then, huh? Just when you can, or if you can, or...
There's a lot of opinion out there. I'm gonna wait and see and find out.
You're just listening to the plants over here, huh?
Exactly.
Whoa.
But check it out. Look at this. This was 30 inches tall.
Okay, here's a taller eucalyptus. Matt's 6'4". This thing's definitely towering over him.
And so my theory is that the reason this is taller is because we're near this tree right here.
Oh, the nitrogen fixer.
Yeah, this is an Albizia levick.
Whoa.
And, it's pretty massive, and I'm pretty sure it's pumping something in, because I see this one's taller, that one's taller.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything that's right at the drip line is pushing a lot faster than everything else. There's another type of Garcinia there. There's a jujube here.
Jujube hiding, I see it in there.
Oh, couple mulberries going on.
It's in the cassava cage / lemongrass, moringa hiding spot. Wow. So how much are you paying for this mulch, and how much have you bought?
I have paid $0.00 for the mulch.
What? You mean all this mulch out here and you didn't have to buy any?
No.
What?
Tell
me how you did that.
I talked to the local tree trimming companies, Asplon, there's a couple other ones, and then actually now I have the Charlotte County brings me their wood debris, wood mulch. They used to pay $100 a load and have to drive all the way to the dump, which is about half an hour away, and now they drop it here.
Very cool.
So,
what varieties of bamboo are you working up here?
I've got down on the end, I have the Nana, which is the Thai Beauty.
That's the good edible shoot, right?
It's supposed to be a very good edible shoot. Green, beautiful, ornamental. I've got the Angel Mist, the Gracilis, or the Slender Weaver's bamboo. I've got what do you call it? Asian Lemon, and the Chungi, the blue.
Down at the end. Wow.
Good spot to start putting in some real food forest, which is what I like. I enjoy doing this stuff. This is kind of more organized, and the reason it's organized is because there's existing drainage.
You worked with what was
system here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I might have done a different organized thing, but what I really like is working with what's already here, the woods. If there's a really cool tree, I can feature it, or I can work with it, or I can use it as a trellis.
Kind of starting to do more of that on the other side, right?
That's kind of the theme back there.
Up there in the back area.
What really kind of gets me going. I really like that stuff.
All right, Matt, great work. Where can we find you? How can people follow you?
You can find me on YouTube, What's Ripening, or you can check out my Facebook group, What's Ripening Florida, or on Instagram at What's Ripening. Once again,
Boom.
What's Ripening.